Good evening and welcome to Global Lens on Apna Watan TV. I am Saadia Afzaal. They say the economy is growing, stock markets are up, CEOs are richer than ever. But step outside and you will see a very different story. Walk into a grocery store and see a mother hesitate before picking up a packet of milk. Ride a bus at 7 a.m. and listen to young graduates talking about another job interview, another rejection. Talk to a father who worked 20 years and still can't afford to send his child to a decent school. This is not an economic slowdown. This is an economic betrayal, and it's global. Let's start with the most silent, most cruel enemy, inflation. It doesn't arrive with a warning. It doesn't crash like a stock market. It sneaks into your kitchen, your fuel tank, your school fees. Bread that cost 20 rupees last year now costs 40. Electricity bills that once took a portion of your salary now swallow it whole. And yet the salaries still the same or worse, gone entirely. This isn't just Pakistan. From Argentina to Egypt, from Nigeria to the UK, millions are struggling to stretch money that doesn't stretch anymore. We are not living, we are calculating every meal, every month. We told our children, study hard and the future will be yours. So they did. BSc, MSc, MBA, some even PhDs. And now they drive Kareem. They run TikTok pages to earn a few thousand rupees. They wait in long lines for visas to anywhere. In the global south, over 50% of young people are unemployed or underemployed. And when they do get work, it's often informal, unstable, or internships. The youth are not lazy. They are exhausted. Exhausted from proving their worth in a system rigged against them. All governments are drowning in debt. Loans from the IMF, bailouts from allies, interest payments that leave nothing for schools, hospitals, or jobs. But the tragedy doesn't stop at the top. Families are taking personal loans just to survive. A father borrows money to pay for his daughter's wedding and then spends a decade repaying it. A mother takes a loan for her son's tuition only to watch him sit jobless for years. Credit cards, microloans, informal debt, interest piling up like quicksand. And in all of this, they're rich. They get tax breaks, they get bailouts, they build towers in Dubai and villas in London. The middle class, once a symbol of stability, is shrinking fast. Families that once afforded 2 meals a day now eat 1. Private school fees are out of reach. Health insurance, a luxury. Saving for the future, a joke. Meanwhile, the lower income groups who never had enough to begin with now live in daily emergency mode. For them, every day is a decision between food and rent, between medicine and bus fare, between hope and survival. They don't protest, they're too busy surviving. We were told that if the rich gets richer, the benefits will trickle down to the poor. But nothing trickled down, it gushed upwards. Today, 1% of the world's population owns nearly half of its wealth. And the bottom half, they live on less than $5 a day. This is not just bad economics, it's a moral failure. So what do? We start by naming the injustice. This isn't bad luck. This isn't how the world works. It's a broken system designed by the powerful, for the powerful. We need living wages, not just minimum wages. Affordable education and healthcare, not just loans to cover them. Tax justice, where the wealthy pay their fair share. Public investment in skills, jobs, and youth entrepreneurships. But more than anything, we need dignity. People don't just want handouts, they want a fair chance. A chance to build a life, to feed their children, to sleep without anxiety, and to dream. What kind of world do we live in, where the cost of living rises, but the value of life falls? Where the poor pay for the mistakes of the rich, where a good education leads not to opportunity, but to heartbreak. We cannot wait for the powerful to change the system. They benefit too much from it. But we, the people, can change the narrative. By telling the truth, by demanding fairness, by refusing to normalize poverty in a world full of abundance. This isn't just an economic crisis, it's a crisis of conscience. This is Saadia Afzaal for Apna Watan TV.
You are watching Apna Watan.